Have you ever wondered what it's like when an entire nation of over 170 million people completely changes its rhythm, almost overnight? Well, that's exactly what happens during Ramadan in Bangladesh. Days get quiet, nights absolutely come alive, and the whole social fabric is rewoven with this incredible sense of empathy and community. It's so much more than just fasting from dawn till dusk. It's a profound, nationwide transformation that we're going to explore together.
You know, this idea of rebuilding the collective identity, that's a really powerful way to put it. In Bangladesh, which is home to one of the world's largest Muslim populations, Ramadan isn't just some personal, private journey. All of a sudden, values like patience and community, they shift from being individual goals to becoming like national priorities. And that's the transformation we're really diving into.
So where does a transformation this huge even begin? Well, it actually starts weeks before the first fast, with this feeling of anticipation that you can almost taste in the air. The entire country gets into this state of preparation. It's kind of like a national mobilization for its most important month.
And just to give you an idea of the scale we're talking about, look at the markets. Demand for staple foods just skyrockets by over 200%. I mean, this isn't just a few families stocking their pantries. This is the very first, very tangible economic sign that a massive national event is right around the corner.
And this preparation is a massive, coordinated effort that touches every single part of society. You've got retailers making sure there's enough food for all the nightly feasts. Mosques are getting cleaned and decorated. Even the government gets involved, changing work schedules to make things a little easier for people who are fasting. And of course, social groups ramp up their charity drives. It really is a holistic, all-in approach.
But you know, it goes so much deeper than just logistics. It's also profoundly spiritual. There's this collective focus on purification. People are actively trying to mend relationships and settle old arguments. Mosques aren't just cleaned, they're lit up, becoming these beautiful, shining beacons of the sacred, festive vibe that's about to take over.
Okay, so once Ramadan actually begins, the entire pulse of daily life just changes. The whole country starts operating on a brand new schedule, which creates this fascinating contrast between the quiet, thoughtful days and the super vibrant energy of the nights.
This timeline really gives you a feel for the new daily routine. Life starts way before the sun comes up, around 3 a.m. for suhoor, which is that crucial pre-fast meal. The workday is shorter, which leads to this intense iftar rush in the afternoon. Cities like Dhaka get completely gridlocked with everyone racing to get home. Then, right at sunset, there's this shared moment of quiet as the fast is broken, and that's followed by a huge surge of activity as people head to the mosques for special, lengthy evening prayers called Taraweeh.
So you end up with this incredible contrast. During the day, there's a real stillness. Restaurants are discreetly covered up, and the focus is more on quiet reflection. But as sunset gets closer, it's like a switch just flips. The streets come alive with the sounds and smells of fried snacks for iftar, and the night fills up with prayer, community, and connection.
All right, now let's get to one of the most beloved parts of the whole experience, the food. I mean, the breaking of the fast, or iftar, is a genuine feast for the senses, and it's all steeped in centuries of tradition.
The iftar table in Bangladesh is loaded with a signature set of absolutely irresistible dishes. You got baguni, which are these crispy, battered eggplant slices, and piyaju, savory lentil and onion fritters that are a total must-have. They're usually served with spicy chickpeas, a rich, slow-cooked stew called halim, and for something sweet, the sticky, swirly jalapeno. For millions, these right here are the essential flavors of Ramadan.
And then you have this absolute legend from the heart of old Dhaka. It's called Boro Bapper's Palai Kai, and that literally translates to, the rich father's son eats it. I mean, the name alone tells you so much about its prestige. This is way more than just a dish. It's a living piece of the city's history, a true culinary icon of Ramadan.
And just look at what goes into this thing. This slide, believe it or not, only shows a fraction of the 31 total ingredients. We're talking about a rich, complex mix of different meats, brains, eggs, and this aromatic blend of 16 different spices, all slow-cooked in pure ghee. It's a total indulgence, and it's what draws thousands of people to the Chowk Bazaar market every single evening.
Of course, that festive spirit isn't just about food. It also shows up in fashion. For men, the Punjabi is the go-to. It's a long, embroidered tunic, usually made from breathable fabrics. And for women, the Jamdani sari is a huge symbol of elegance. It's a hand-woven masterpiece, so artistic, in fact, that it's recognized by UNESCO.
Wearing one is a beautiful way to celebrate cultural heritage during this time.
But as amazing as the food and fashion are, the real heart of Ramadan in Bangladesh is found in its incredible spirit of community and giving. This is when the social fabric of the entire nation just feels its absolute strongest. A huge part of this is the concept of zakat, which is an obligatory annual charity. Now, many people choose to give their zakat during Ramadan because they believe the spiritual rewards are multiplied. And this practice basically turns the entire month into what people call a spring of charity, unleashing this massive wave of generosity all across the country.
And when it comes to giving, there are kind of two main ways it happens. You've got the traditional direct giving for immediate help, like providing food, cash, or clothes. But more and more, there's also a focus on long-term empowerment, where organizations use zakat money to give people tools to support themselves, like a sewing machine to start a small business, or livestock for a family farm.
But honestly, what's really powerful are all the small, everyday acts of kindness you see everywhere. Young volunteers setting up street iftars to feed workers on their way home. People just handing out water to rickshaw drivers the moment the fast ends. It's these grassroots gestures that truly capture the month's spirit of empathy and solidarity.
So after 30 days of all this, the fasting, the prayer, the charity, the whole journey builds up to one of the biggest, most joyous celebrations of the year, Eid al-Fitr.
And the party really kicks off with Chand Raat, which means the night of the moon. The second that new crescent moon is spotted, signaling that Ramadan is over, bam! The energy is just electric. The streets turn into this huge open-air festival with last-minute shopping, music, and this amazing sense of shared excitement.
Eid Day itself is just packed with these amazing, cherished rituals. It starts with huge outdoor prayers. Then comes the food, especially the sweet vermicelli pudding called shirmai. No Eid is complete without it. Kids eagerly wait for their salami, which is cash gifts from their elders. And the rest of the day is just spent visiting family and friends, reconnecting and strengthening all those important bonds.
So from that quiet meal before dawn, all the way to the huge celebration of Eid, you can see that Ramadan in Bangladesh is this powerful, beautiful blend of deep faith and vibrant culture. It's a tradition that's both ancient and always adapting, and it really makes you wonder, right? As these timeless rituals keep meeting our fast-paced digital world, how will this incredible national experience continue to evolve? Thanks so much for joining us.